With the 10 in your conscious core essence, personality sun, treading, behavior of self, we have the vessel of love, behavior, and prevention. So we are on the final fourth variation of the vessel of love, and we have the 10. And because the 10 can be very complex, meaning it has 3 different outlets. So it can move in 3 different ways. So it will go to the to the 20, meaning it will be awakened in the now. It'll go to the 57, which is the awareness to allow it to survive in the now. Or it is looking for the 34, because it needs the power to follow its own convictions and be an archetype of that conviction so it can penetrate the now. So the 10 is seeking out all 3 of those qualities. So the potential in the 10 is to love the way. Love the way in which life flows. Because this is to see that by loving yourself and loving yourself being in the world, then you can absolutely love the universe, love your body, and love the diversity of humanity. So this is always going to come back to self-love, or, of course, the dichotomy of that is self-hatred. So how can you survive in the now? How can you love yourself in your own flow, in your own direction, in the now? So what you're doing here is providing behavioral direction. So again, this vessel, this really is, how do you make money here? Well, for me, it's quite esoteric, as in it is really about teaching self-love. So moving through the mental mindsets that beat us down into this ability to love self. Then when we get to the juxtaposition of behavior, we move from having the 46 and 25 to having the 18 and the 17. So we're back to this judgmental taste that lies underneath here, and this intellectual opinions that are brought into our own behavior and our own directional behavior. So what you'll notice here is that these are the people that point out our behavior problems. They help us with our behavior problems, but of course, they really tell their friends and family their own, because this is 4th line. So this is about influencing their friends and family to correct the behavior. Now, not always do people love that. However, we need these beings on our planet for that to happen. And then left angle cross of prevention. Well, this simply is, how can we survive in the now? And this really is about judging our own behavior. And we need these people to judge us so that the correct behavior can be universalized, brought out as a message, provided us as a savior so that we can prevent any kind of incorrect behavior and move us into that space where we can then become the role models that we need to become. Because if we're not surviving, we're not going to be able to be that role model. So is survival possible? And then being able to prevent those bad behaviors so that we can move into the future. So again, so much about our behavior. We can have finishing schools here. We can have all kinds of stuff. We can have lots to do with self-love, standing in our own self-love so that the way and the direction that we need to move is there. This is really about corrective patterns and being able to help humanity move into the future based off of correct behavior. So again, quite a short video here. However, it's pretty self-explanatory how we are going to gather wealth in this particular aspect.